Welcome to TSC High School Hoops, brought to you by TSC, GA Windsor, Stolly Insurance, the Wapakoneta Family YMCA, and by Joward and Burton, attorneys at law.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spencerville High School for tonight's tournament action ball game as we have girls high school basketball for you tonight. The Elida Lady Bulldogs facing the Shawnee Indians. I'm Dan Hirn along with Rick Bowersock. And Rick, two teams that are pretty familiar with each other. They both members of the WBL.
Correct. Both big rivalry, too, between the two schools being so close together. Shawnee comes in with 9 wins, Elida 8. Elida won the matchup during the WBL season, so it should be a really good game.
The Elida Bulldogs are the visitors on the scoreboard. Let's go ahead and take a look at their starting lineup. And it looks like this. Now Britt Locke, this is actually the Shawnee lineup. They're going to be the home team on the scoreboard. In the last meeting these two teams had, Britt Locke had 8 points in that ball game. And we'll try and get a look at the starters for Elida coming up. In the center circle, the tip will come down to Shawnee. And Locke will have it. 3 ball from the right side, up and good for Isabel Baird.
Yeah, Elida was not ready there. They didn't match up very quick, and Bear knocked it down.
Quick answer for Elida. And from the pace early on, it looks like we're going to have a back-and-forth contest.
First possession defensively for both squads. Gave up pretty easy shots.
Waddle can't get that one to fall. And tangled up with number 24 for the Bulldogs, Asha Owens, who was held scoreless in the meeting between these two teams earlier this year. Locke from the corner, got it. So 2 quick threes for Shawnee, and that's what Coach Jeff Heaston mentioned before the contest, that they rely on their perimeter game. Here's a 3 ball for Elida. That's no good off the back of the iron, as Klein couldn't get it to fall. Couple of second chances here for Elida. Another long jumper, that one no good. They get another offensive board and then a foul.
Good effort, that possession by the Elida Bulldogs in their effort to get those 2 offensive rebounds. That was one of the keys the coaches talked to us about before the game for Elida. They wanted to get all the loose balls, and they wanted to get the extra long rebounds and really win that effort part of the game. And right now, that possession, they did do that.
So Downton back to the line. She hits both the foul shots.
Shawnee's always looking to push the ball up the court.
Shawnee with the early 6-4 lead. Locke with it. She dribbles over to the right side, now tries to drive, and then traveled with it.
I believe she traveled right before she got bumped.
Ashley Lowry stepping in front of her. Down to the other end, and Elida evens things up.
Wow, you can't fall asleep in this game. It's up and down the court. Again, Shawnee not getting back defensively.
And I believe the scoreboard should read 6-6. There it is.
They're scoring so fast the scorekeeper can't keep up.
Shawnee will inbound now on the baseline. Locke will handle the inbound duties. Underneath they go. In the paint, that one's slapped away, but recovered by Shawnee. Back outside, Waddle. She takes a dribble into the lane and coughs it up. Owens to the other end. Down the court, off the glass, no good for Lowry. And the rebound collected by Shawnee.
Once again, Elida able to beat them up the floor for an easy basket. They just missed that one.
Back outside. Now a move into the lane by Barrett, and that one deflected.
Good defensive play by the Bulldogs that possession.
Coach Easton said that Shawnee will try to get into the inside game, but it's not their strong suit. They like to rely on that perimeter shooting. Owens with it. She tries the three and got it. Owens, one of only 2 seniors on the Elida Bulldog roster. And there's only 3 seniors playing tonight all together. Under 5 minutes to play here. Elida with the 9-6 lead.
Elida program in the past few years has been really down, and the new coaching staff has got the girls playing well.
Locke with a nice pass to the outside and a 3-ball up and good for Claire Dahlke.
Three different three-pointers by the Shawnee Indians. 3 different players.
We are back to 9, even at 9. 3-ball on the way, no good.
Good position that time for the defensive rebound.
Up court, and that one will go off of Elida. As Dahlke made a move to it, colliding with the Sabrina Klein. Substitution now for Shawnee as Danielle Hughes comes into the game. And also into the game for Shawnee is Rachel Evans.
Elida in the man-to-man defense.
3-ball again, up and good, and Rachel Evans makes her presence felt quickly coming off the bench.
Right off the bench into a 3-point shot and knocks it down.
Elida can't answer here, so Shawnee with an opportunity to add to a 3-point lead. Locke to the corner. Evans will try another one. Off the mark, and the rebound collected by Elida. To the other end, and too good for Sabrina Klein.
I think what we're looking at right now is a shot clock. You got to get that shot off in 10 seconds. They're doing a nice job of it, too.
Another nice pass by Locke to get that one underneath, and Hughes lays it up and in. So the bench contributing immediately for Shawnee as they've gotten 5 quick points from the bench. They lead by 3.
At this point, neither team has found their defensive flow.
Another jumper for Owens. Makes it a 14-13 Shawnee lead.
Elida back to his own this possession.
Onto the baseline, now kicks it back out. Evans will get another 3 chance and got it.
Holy cow, they're knocking them down left and right. As we mentioned before, first team to step up and guard somebody. Going to get an advantage.
Tori McAdams gets a bucket for Elida.
This is like an NBA All-Star game. Both teams shooting about 80%.
Locke guarded by Owens. Top of the key, and Evans no good. And limps out, but it's rebounded by Shawnee.
Good effort by Waddle that time on that offensive rebound. And the hustle after it.
She didn't like the call there.
Well, between the three officials, John Derryberry and Kevin Mangus and Steve Oren, we have about 98 years of experience, so we'll go with their call.
All right. I don't think we have a choice anyway. 3-ball up and good for Ashley Lowry. And that gives Elida the lead back. Another 3. That went off the back of the iron, no good, and the rebound collected for Elida. Downton back outside to Owens. She takes a dribble to the foul line, kicks it off the Klein.
Good ball movement. Shawnee in the zone.
3 on the way and no good. Off the back of the backboard there. And over to Shawnee. That was the longest possession for either team so far tonight. Isabel Baird will come back into the game, and she will give Abby Waddell a chance to sit down.
It's one of the few times Shawnee's defense was able to get back and get set and make Elida work at that offensive end.
Pass intended underneath, tipped and taken away by Elida. And Owens doing a good job to corral that one. That pass tipped by Locke. Owens comes away with it. Excuse me, that was Baird that got a hand on that one. Underneath, and getting 2 from the glass, McAdams. Less than a minute to play here, first quarter. Loose ball collected by Shawnee, and a shot up and good for Hughes. So now 33 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Downton will have it go out of bounds. Last touch by Shawnee, so back over to the Bulldogs.
Shawnee in their 1-2-2 half-court zone offense.
On the inbound, McAdams will find some space and gets 2 more. So Elida's lead now out to 3.
Nice move by McAdams. Dribble on the baseline.
And a slap and a takeaway. McAdams to the other end. She will lay it off the glass. No good, but Owens there for the pickup. Her shot no good, and time will expire before Elida can get any points out of that turnover. So after 1 quarter of play, it's the Elida Bulldogs 22 and the Shawnee Indians 19. You're watching high school basketball on TSC.
So, you think just because you're from a small town, you can't have everything that the big towns have? Wrong. At TSC, we offer over 300 digital cable channels to you right here in the heart of the Midwest. Surprised? Don't be. We're TSC. No contracts, no gimmicks, and everything is straightforward and down to earth. Order your digital cable package today, and the HD is free. Now you're talking smart.
If you find yourself in need of legal services, make the law offices of Jowett & Burton your first call. Whether your legal issue involves protecting assets, trust planning or probating an estate, starting a business, buying or selling real estate, or civil litigation over a commercial, probate, or domestic matter, the attorneys and paralegals at Jowett & Burton are ready to help. Call the law offices of Jowett & Burton today at 419-738-9274.
When you see an orange truck, you think G.A. Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because G.A. Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, G.A. Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange GA Windsor & Son truck, think green.
Back to live action here in the second quarter, closing in on 7 minutes to play. And Owens tripped up as she tried to make a move to the hoop. And I believe they're going to give that one to Abby Waddle. That'll be her first.
I had a little hiccup there in the technology. Coming back to this second quarter a little bit late. We missed a Britt Locke layup for the Shawnee Indians.
That cut the Elida lead to 1, so 22-21 in favor of the Lady Dogs. Fast-paced game so far, Rick.
Yeah, both teams really look at get that rebound and push it up the floor. They've got people not standing around watching the rebound. They're sprinting down to that offensive end.
Elida with the ball. Slusher in there for Elida. Out to start this second quarter. Hands it off to Owens. That pass nearly taken away by Shawnee, but Owens able to get to it.
Shawnee doing a nice job this possession. Staying in front of the offensive player. There's a loose ball. They recovered and put it in.
Nice job by Sabrina Klein to corral that one and put it up and in. 24-21. Elida with the lead.
And in turn, the Bulldogs get back in that possession defensively and was able to slow down the Indians.
Locke will look at a three, thinks better of it, drives to the lane, throws up the jumper. That one is short and collected by Doughton.
Doughton on a nice job there boxing out. Looking to push the ball up.
Owens shakes off a couple but took an extra step.
Yes, she did. It was a nice move, but it wasn't legal.
Right.
And she had the right thing in mind, though.
She has 5 points tonight, does Owens. But Elida led by Kylie Doughton, who has 6. Locke with it. Dishes underneath to Hughes. Hughes draws four-player coverage. They kick it back outside, and a 3 ball on the way, and up and good for Baird.
That's a good offensive possession. They got it inside, struggled a little bit there, but got it back out and reversed the ball quickly for a wide open 3.
Owens will try to answer with a 3 of her own, and she does. She made that look easy.
Yeah, she made up for that little traveling call she had the last possession.
27-24, Elida with the lead. 5:04 remaining here, second quarter. Dahlke, her pass taken away by Elida. Doughton to the opposite end.
4-on-1.
Dishes. Owens off the glass for 2 more. That'll give her 10 on the night.
Shawnee's going to need to get back defensively, sorry.
Offensive rebound there, but the shot no good, and the rebound collected by Elida.
Get back, stop the ball, recover.
Little floater in the lane, up and good for Cassidy Slusher.
Timeout, Shawnee.
Shawnee takes a timeout with 4:20 remaining in this half. And let's take another look at that last shot by Slusher.
Just took it right in there and shot it in.
So the defense, the transition defense is what you're seeing right now is going to be the problem for Shawnee. They need to get back faster.
I'm sure that he is talking to, Coach Easton's talking to him right now about getting back defensively.
He said it in talking to him before the game that they like to press. They didn't think they'd be able to do that against this athletic Elida team, and so far that's been the case.
Well, Elida's getting up the court really quickly offensively because they are more athletic. But still, it's Shawnee is standing around watching the offensive rebound in their possession and not getting back. You either got to go rebound or you have to get back. They're stuck right now in the middle of watching.
Right. Well, and at the pace of this game, if you stand around and watch too much, you're going to be pretty far behind.
A good run there by Elida, the team that is playing a little bit better defensively. And a result, have a 7-point lead at this point.
Ball out of bounds to the Elida bench. But it is last touched by Elida, so Shawnee will have it again. Locke with it. Kicks it to the right side, Waddle. They go underneath to Hughes, back outside Locke. And a 3-ball from the corner, up and good for Baird. Well, Shawnee has a lot of weapons from the outside.
Oh, they do. And they did, there again, they reverse the ball quickly. They got that open corner shot.
Elida's lead is now 4. And an interception. And down to the opposite end for Shawnee. Drawing the foul is Waddle. Here you see him coming right at you.
They got her a little bit there with the body.
I think that was Slusher. Yep, so Cassidy Slusher, the guilty party on that foul.
Cassidy tried to get in front of her to strip the ball, but too much body.
Shot up and good. And we see Klein back into the game for Elida. That gives Slusher a break.
Abby Waddle is one of the better sophomore prospects in our area.
She's having a good night tonight. 3-ball on the way for Elida. Did she call bank? I didn't hear it.
Don't have to.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But probably exactly what she meant to do.
Lowry with the 3-ball and an answer from Locke at the other end. 2-point Elida lead.
Brett Locke is a good player, always has been. You can't give her that open look.
And a foul going to be called on Owens. She tried to get rid of that ball, but a lot of contact with Danielle Hughes.
Danielle did a good job of staying still in front of her and took the charge.
And for Owens, that's her first foul.
Since the timeout, it's been a 5-0 run.
That one poked away by Elida, but Locke able to get it back.
A reach there on number 24 would be my guess.
So Owens picks up another foul. That's 2 quick fouls on Asha Owens. She's the leading scorer in tonight's ball game with 10.
She's the catalyst that makes that offense go. She's able to push the ball up the court quickly.
So she'll get a break now as Slusher comes back into the game, and Owens will sit down with a couple of fouls. That shot no good. Shawnee with the board.
Waddle with the offensive rebound.
And she tried to get another one, but a little bit too much.
Very aggressive there. Good sportsmanship. She helped the girl up. She just ran over.
Right. And here you'll see her coming right at you.
Yeah, Abby was really going after that one, and she's too valuable to be committing those type of fouls.
She sits down with 2 fouls. Into the game for Shawnee is Dalkey. And Elida will bring it up. Downton underneath and a nice pass. Shot won't go. And a whistle and a foul.
There, they just threw the ball to the wing and cut through. And in the zone defense for Shawnee, they didn't communicate. And resulted in a wide open layup that was missed by Elida.
That foul was on Slusher. She now has 2. 2:34 left, second quarter.
Both teams substituting about 7 different players in and out. Basically playing with 7 people. Evans,
who came off the bench and threw up a couple of quick threes. Back into the game now. They try to get it underneath. Back outside, Evans will try another three. This one off the mark. But Shawnee with a good long offensive rebound. Back out to Evans again. Passes up the three, hands it off to Locke, who nails it.
Evans did an outstanding job there with a little shot fake, relocated, drew the defender, kicked it over to a wide open Locke, who knocks it down.
And for Shawnee, that gives them the lead, 35-34. Back to the other end, Elida tries to answer. That shot no good, and it will go out of bounds. Last touch by, I guess they're going to say it was last touch by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we're not real sure that was a good call, but
I guess we're a lot farther away.
Nobody seemed to complain much.
Corner, Evans thought about the three, gives it up to Locke. Locke, top of the key, lobs it to the far corner. Underneath they go, now back outside, and a three ball on the way up and good for Isabel Baird.
That was an excellent team play. They reversed the basketball, threw it inside, kicked it back out. That's how you attack a zone. And Shawnee's able to come back and take the lead.
Here's another look at that last three-pointer. Up and good for Baird.
All those Shawnee girls, if they get their feet set, they can knock it down.
Right, and good movement around the outside.
Right. Very impressed with that
for
possession
Shawnee.
Offensively for Shawnee.
Yeah, it's been since that timeout, Shawnee has been on quite a run. They've held Elida to just 3 points while scoring 14 of their own. So a 38-34 lead now for the Indians.
Elida with a good time in here by their coaching staff, trying to get their group organized here to slow down this run by Shawnee. I'm sure Coach Billiter and Coach Jenkins talked about trying to play a little better defense.
Elida will have the ball. There's a minute 10 remaining here in this second quarter. They have been in a bit of a scoring drought. Slusher to the right side, gets shut off. Downton, top of the key. She goes left side of the lane. The floater won't go. Rebound for Elida and the foul.
There again, the offensive rebounding is favoring Elida and getting to those loose, long rebounds and deflecting the passes. They're just in good position. Shawnee gets out of whack with their zone chasing the ball, and they forget about they've got a screen out as well.
So Tori McAdams will go to the line. And she hits the first one. Adds to her.
She's done a nice job down in there in the inside post position.
5'10" junior.
That McAdams name is a pretty good athletic family.
That gives her 8 on the night. And draws Elida within 2. Locke into the lane, loses the handle on it. And McAdams there to scoop up the loose ball.
Kind of an unforced error there by Shawnee's part. Shawnee's zone is doing a lot better out front, getting some pressure.
Klein will try the 3. It's no good. Rebound, Slusher. Her shot blocked by Locke, and then Locke scoops it up. She pushes up court. Hughes with it.
Hughes does not look to score. She's a passer. She had that ball right down in there. She needs to take it back up.
Under 10 seconds. Downton to the other end. Off the glass, up and good for Klein. And that will be it. Time expires here in the first half, and we go to the locker room tied at 38. You are watching high school basketball on TSC.
For over 100 years, the Stolly Insurance Team has been looking out for you.
We have access to major insurance companies all over the country.
but together we can customize an insurance program that will offer you the best coverage for the best premiums.
Let us look out for you. Give us a call for a personalized proposal today.
Proudly featuring Motorist Insurance, Stolly Insurance in Lima, Walpock, Salina, and Lakeview. Representing Motorist Insurance Group and other fine insurance companies. Stolly Insurance.
This news alert just in. TSC, located throughout Auglaize County and Southern Allen County, has been accused of having the lowest prices of telephone, television, and high-speed internet service in the area. Packages starting as low as $59.95 a month. Now, while other companies have yet to comment, TSC spokesperson had this to say.
We simply want to offer folks the most affordable packages of the highest quality products. It's just that simple.
To speak with a TSC representative for yourself, dial either of these two phone numbers.
Strength is about so much more than the body. It's about being together, serving, sharing, and caring for those around us. It's about keeping score in the heart rather than on a scoreboard. Be a part of a community that builds more than your body. At the Wapakoneta Family YMCA.
Welcome back to the Spencerville High School Gymnasium, where tonight the Shawnee Indians and the Elida Bulldogs starting tournament action in the Paulding District. And a good ball game so far. Things almost got out of hand for Elida in that second quarter when Shawnee went on a 14-3 run, but Elida finished that first half strong and was able to rebound and even things up.
Yeah, at the pace both teams are trying to play and push the ball up the court, you're going to have runs like that. You can get down 7 and 8 points and get it back in a hurry because neither team is really focused as a unit defensively. So you're going to see that type of run. And as we said before the game, it's a balanced, two balanced teams playing hard. And there's a lot of things the coaches talked about that they want to get corrected at halftime. But we'll see what happens in the second half.
It's been an exciting half so far, and we have highlights of the first half to show you, and we'll do that before we start the second half. And we'll take a look at those highlights right now.
As the post, McAdams in the post, she's ended the half with 8 points down in there, doing a nice job. That time Hughes did a nice job inside. But you can see how easy those baskets come there in the replays. There's just a nice offensive shot.
Owens had a strong first half, but ended with a couple of fouls that gave her some time on the bench.
Right, and like Owens and Natasha for Elida has 2 fouls, and so does Waddle or Locke for Shawnee. 2 very key players with 2 fouls.
When Shawnee just came out on fire.
Right. Part of that run that they made, part of that run was made was because of what you just saw there, that Elida not getting to their shooters. That's one of the keys that I think that Elida talked about. They have to continue to push the ball, but they and attack the basket offensively, but they've got to get out on those shooters somehow for Shawnee.
And you saw Lowry hitting the deck right there. That was the last play of the first half. We'll be back for the start of the second half right after this. You're watching high school basketball on TSC.
Who do I call?
Since 1946, home and business owners have trusted Frost Roofing to help make the best roofing decision for their home, building, and budget.
Do you guarantee your work?
With an industry-leading 50-year labor and materials guarantee on select CertainTeed shingles, Frost Roofing has you covered.
So, what if I decide to move?
Frost will transfer this incredible warranty to the new owners, increasing the value of your home.
Church, home, or business, Frost Roofing offers you the comfort of knowing your roofing system is guaranteed by a professional roofing contractor.
Owen Kitchen and Bath Showroom has been family owned and operated since 1990. We can help you from start to finish with your entire project. Let one of our professional designers put the final touches on your project. Owen Kitchen and Bath now has 2 showrooms to better serve you in Wapakoneta and Lima.
Owen Kitchen and Bath, cabinetry that will take your breath away at prices that won't.
When you think of protecting your assets, there's more than just your home and car. There's also your life and your family's future. Ensure those you love most are taken care of with protection planning. Life changes and opportunities occur. Look to someone you can trust with a customized approach. Minster Bank's Private Wealth Management Group, investment and insurance products. Not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Back here in Spencerville for the start of the second half. And the sectional semifinal between the Elida Bulldogs and the Shawnee Indians. That ball loose, last touched by Downton. Tied at 38.
Shawnee, I'm sure, talked at halftime about continuing to get good ball movement against this Elida zone. But they did talk, I'm sure, about defensively. They got to get back, and number two, they got to communicate if they're going to have a chance to stop Elida.
Hughes with it, kicks it out, right side. 3 ball up and good for Dahlke.
There's an example of the good movement, penetration, kick out. And those shooters are ready to shoot. You got to get out there.
Owens, pass a little bit too much for Downton.
Right, I think it's a good pass. Downton just was not ready to receive it.
Waddle will bring it up court. And Locke gets her own escort up court. She has Ashley Lowry on her defensively. That one tipped and taken away by Elida. Owens trying to get away offensively. Nice dish to Lowry, and it is up and good.
Good pass. That all started with McAdams on a defensive tip out on the feed to the post. Started that break.
Good job by Owens with the unselfish play. And Owens, a little bit of miscommunication there. It looked like Locke was looking for some different movement out of her teammate Barrett.
Right. Just when we start talking about how good they've been moving the ball, they do something like that. But where that comes, you know, it all goes back to focus.
So Shawnee with a 1-point edge. Elida trying to get back, and Lowry will try the jumper from the right side. It's no good. Rebound tipped by Shawnee, but back into Elida. And a whistle and a foul. Looks like Locke's going to be tagged with that one as McAdams tried to go back up with that one. And it looks like...
Yeah, just from behind.
Yeah. Locke kind of bailed her out. Lowry looked like she was in kind of a position where she may have been too far underneath. Misses the first foul shot.
I was talking earlier about Locke having 2 fouls. I was mistaken. It's Waddle that had 2 fouls that they can't afford to lose. That was
hits 1 of 2.
Locke's first foul. Shawnee is now in a box and 1 on Locke. It's 1 person guarding Britt Locke, man to man.
And that pass.
The other 4 playing a zone.
Owens just outside the foul line, banks one in. And that will give Elida back the lead. They have not led since the 4:20 mark in the second quarter. It's Locke, right side of the lane. Nice pass to Waddle.
Partially blocked. McAdams with another big rebound.
Owens brings it down court for Elida. Right side of the lane, throws up the shot, no good. And the rebound will be off of Lowry and out of bounds.
Lowry's the woman in charge of Brittany Locke in the man-to-man position of this box and 1 defense.
Into the corner. Underneath Waddle, and she gets it up and in.
Good post feed there and a good finish.
Back to even at 43. Doughton with it. Her pass taken away. Then tipped back to Elida. And then off the hands of Lowry and out of bounds.
Lowry with good effort there, just kind of lost the handle on it. Against this box and one, you need some ball movement. The middle's going to be open. They've chosen to post up Abby.
Locke draws the foul as she goes up for that shot.
Or I'm sorry, Brittany Locke. Against that particular defense, I was mentioning that Coach Heaston has decided to post her up. You can see her. That puts her one-on-one in that situation. The counter to that from Elida is to get in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'll have help on the backside.
Lowry getting some instructions after committing that foul. And Locke makes one of the two. 44-43 in favor of Shawnee. And that pass taken away. It's loose again. Waddle ends up with it. Ooh. And she
called for a double dribble there.
Yep.
She saw someone flash open in front and went to throw it, and it was covered by the Bulldogs defense, and she took a double dribble. Shawnee still in their 1-2-2 zone where they're really trying to get a little more aggressive on the passes.
Pass underneath, slapped out of there.
Defensive play inside that time.
Yep, Dahlke getting a hand on that one. Locke with it to the top of the key. Underneath they go. And that shot blocked by McAdams.
She's doing a little bit of everything down there.
So Shawnee will inbound under their own hoop. 4:10 to play, third quarter. Evans tries the three. Her shot no good. Waddle there with the board. She draws the double team, and then a jump ball as Lowry got tangled up with her.
Good offensive rebound by Abby Waddle. Tie up arrow in favor of the Indians.
Mm-hmm. They have a 1-point lead, 44-43. Three ball slapped out of the hands by Owens. She goes to the opposite end. Into the paint. Nice dish to Lowry. Off the back of the iron, no good. There with the board is Doughton. She puts it back up and in.
There's another situation where Elida beat him down in numbers and was able to get the offensive rebound.
Into the paint, Locke. She lays it off the glass. Good movement by Shawnee.
They put her inside there. She made a hard cut. You got to stay in front of her if you're going to play that defense.
They try to go underneath to McAdams, and the ball slapped out of there by Dahlke. And the Bulldogs will inbound on the baseline. Slusher back into the game to give Lowry a break. Lowry's had her hands full. She's been guarding Locke.
Tipped and lost.
Klein tried to play that one off the back of Locke, but didn't have both feet in bounds when she scooped it up.
Now they put number 22, Cassidy Schlusser, is on lock now.
Jumper left side, no good. Owens there with the board for Elida, and then a jump ball quickly called as Dahlke got in there to grab it away from her.
Elida ball.
Under 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Owens brings it down for Elida. To the right, Klein. Lobs it across to Owens. She will try the three. Klein off the mark. The rebound out of bounds off of Shawnee. Last touch by Baird.
Both teams have slowed down a little bit offensively. One of the contributing factors, obviously, is the defense has picked up a little bit.
Owens left open for the three. Her shot no good. The rebound collected by Evans.
The other factor is neither team is shooting real well
That three off the mark.
This half.
Yep.
Those shots that were falling in the first half for both teams aren't falling now. So that, when that happens, then defense or rebounding comes into play big time. Got to get that second effort inside.
They work it underneath, and the pass intended for McAdams is stolen away. Doughton had a chance at that one, but Shawnee able to corral it.
Claire Dalkey did a nice job on getting in position to get that pass stolen into the post.
Locke dishes to Evans for the three, no good. Rebound tipped around, Waddle with it, her shot no good. Everybody touches it, and it ends up back in Shawnee's hands.
Waddle and Locke always seem to be around the ball when it goes up on the glass.
Waddle into the lane, has that one slapped away, and another jump ball going to be called as she's tied up again with Owens. Possession arrow favors Shawnee now. That one tipped, but not taken away. Slusher couldn't get enough of it. Underneath, Locke back outside, and a three on the way, no good. And they're going to say that one was last touched by McAdams.
Got it into Locke that time, and they double teamed her, and she kicked it back out.
Evans tries the three and gets this one to fall. That ends a drought from the outside for the Indians.
Indians with a 4-point lead now.
And Evans with 9 points off the bench for the Indians. Doughton lays one off the glass, and she's got 2 more.
Nice move. Used the glass well. Beat her defender. Knocked it down.
She gets into double digits with that one. 3-pointer on the way. No, she took a step. So Dalkey with the turnover there. 51 seconds left here, third quarter.
Elida went back to 2-3 zone those last 2 possessions. And
Klein will try the three. That one's good. And so Elida reclaims the lead. They're up by 1. 36 seconds to go, third quarter. Evans with it. Dishes to the corner. 3 on the way. Up and good for Baird. Now just 21 seconds left. Owens with it right side. Top of the key in Slusher. She takes a dribble. Underneath they go. McAdams off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Gets her own board. Puts it back up. No. Double dribble.
She did. She kind of lost the handle and then dribbled it twice. 6 seconds. See what Shawnee can come up with here.
There's Evans. And that one's up and good. And that will be the final shot of the third quarter. So Shawnee comes up with 6 quick points at the end of the third quarter, and they take a 55-50 lead into the final frame. You are watching high school basketball on TSC.
So, you think just because you're from a small town, you can't have everything that the big towns have? Wrong. At TSC, we offer over 300 digital cable channels to you right here in the heart of the Midwest. Surprised? Don't be. We're TSC. No contracts, no gimmicks, and everything is straightforward and down to earth. Order your digital cable package today, and the HD is free. Now you're talking smart.
If you find yourself in need of legal services, make the law offices of Jowett & Burton your first call. Whether your legal issue involves protecting assets, trust planning or probating an estate, starting a business, buying or selling real estate, or civil litigation over a commercial, probate, or domestic matter, the attorneys and paralegals at Jowett & Burton are ready to help. Call the law offices of Jowett & Burton today at 419-738-9274.
When you see an orange truck, you think G.A. Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because G.A. Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, G.A. Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, think green.
Welcome back to Spencerville High School. The Shawnee Indians, with a strong finish to the third quarter, take a 55-50 lead into the fourth quarter of play here in a fantastic facility here in Spencerville. And they'll be hosting games here tonight and again on Saturday. But what a great venue.
Very nice gym. Very nice gym.
Good looking floor.
Kind of the Boston Celtics parquet with a different color. Okay, the team that settles into their best defense probably will take control of this game.
Lowry with it for the Bulldogs. Over to Doughton in the corner. They get it into McAdams. Doughton, nice move to the hoop. Can't get it, gets her own board. Her second shot won't go, and Lowry there to collect the loose one.
There's Elida with those loose ball, long rebounds. Get backs.
Over to Klein for the three. Up and good. She knew it.
She knew it. Yeah, you're right.
Locke hustles to collect that pass. Hands it off to Evans. Waddle will try the three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Doughton for Elida. And then she has it poked away by Waddle.
That possession, Elida went back to their box and one. They're trying to match up the other four girls a little bit better. It amazes me how quickly a 4 or 5 point lead can disappear in this game.
Doughton to the baseline, no good. That one poked away and collected by Shawnee. Waddle down the left side of the lane and an easy bucket.
Defensive rebound, dribbled right down the middle of the court, shot a layup.
4 point edge now for Shawnee. To the paint, Doughton will draw the, no, I'm gonna say she traveled. Thought maybe she drew a foul there.
Yes, they saw something we didn't. 4 point lead by the home team, Shawnee Indians.
Waddle, top of the key. Over to the left side. And a timeout going to be taken by the Shawnee Indians.
Coach Easton saw there that Elida went back to their man-to-man. I think he wants to get them to understand the difference between when they're playing their box and one and when they're playing their man-to-man, because that'll determine where he wants to put Britt Locke. Plus, I'm sure he's still discussing the fact that they've got to have a good defensive stand. That's, you know, both teams are able to score against each other. Whichever team at this point starts rebounding defensively and starts getting some pressure on the shooters is going to give themselves a better chance to win.
Well, so far in this fourth quarter, only 5 points scored total. And we know these teams can score some points. So we'll see which one gets hot first. Shawnee will inbound. They lead by 4.
It's like they're starting in the man-to-man this time. Shawnee spreading the floor, looking to penetrate, kick it out.
Locke will try the three. It's no good, but a rebound there for Evans. Baird to Waddle. Shawnee slowing things down a little bit here. Oh, nearly taken away by Slusher, but Waddle will make a move to the hoop and get 2 more.
That's exactly what they want. Coach Easton likes to spread the offense out and let them go one-on-one and kick it out if they're double teamed.
Waddle with 8 now. Owens with it. They find a wide open Klein, tries the three, no good. Evans with it on the right. To Locke, right side of the lane, and she draws the foul.
Good cut by Brittany Locke on that pass to the corner. She made a hard cut to the basket, and the defender was lost. And then the help side by McAdams was a little late. You know, and it's just, Elida seems a little tired right now for some reason.
Slusher gets a break.
They don't have that energy they had.
That pass to Waddle. She backs it out to the center circle. Locke will try a three from the top of the key and got it.
Good screen down. She popped out to the top, knocked it down. Good execution of that set.
62-53, Shawnee with the lead. Underneath, they try to go to McAdams, and she draws the foul. Claire Dalkey with the foul. That's her first.
Claire's knocked a couple of those away tonight. She just got there a little late this time. Only 2 team fouls on each team at this point in the fourth quarter.
Owens drains the jumper from the right. She has a good-looking shot. And a foul on Lowry.
Foul on the floor. The Shawnee's ball out of bounds. Got her with the body there a little bit.
Lowry has the assignment of guarding Locke. Evans will try the three. That one won't go. And Owens there with the board.
Good rebound. Need to stop, a good rebound, and then you got to get a good score.
Nearly
Just like
missed
that.
Doughton cutting to the hoop.
Exactly what you're trying to do if you're the Elida coaches. Get a defensive stop, get the rebound, push it up, and get yourself a good shot, get back in this game.
12 for Doughton, and that cuts the lead to 5.
Running Locke off some screens. She traveled.
She ran into a 2-man wall there when she got to the baseline.
McAdams came over there and did a nice job of forcing that turnover on the help defense.
Pass to the top of the key to Klein. And that pass slapped away. Up court. Nice ball movement by the Indians, but won't result in any points, and a whistle and a foul.
Well, that's what the Indians wanted to do. They had the numbers there. They just didn't finish it off.
They gave that one to Dalkey. That's her second. 3 fouls on each team now.
Elida was a little sloppy with the passes the last possession. Let's see what they can do this time.
Owens, top of the key, over to Lowry.
Shawnee still in their zone defense.
Klein lost her feet. Able to hold on to the ball, though, and gets it back to her team. Under 3 minutes to play now. Lowry tried to get it underneath to McAdams, and that one poked away. And a nice job there by Dalkey.
She does a nice job of anticipating that and going to get it. I'll tell you, Elida needs to come to the pass. When the pass is made to them, they've got to jump with both feet to catch that ball with 2 hands, because Shawnee is really getting out in that passing lane.
Locke will try the jumper from the right side. It's no good. And a foul on the rebound. And if that's on Dalkey, that's her third. And it is.
Shawnee, the last 2 out of 3 possessions have stopped the Bulldogs. They need to continue to do that to keep this lead with 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Owens finds Klein for the 3. That one off the mark.
She didn't have her feet set for that one.
Waddle to the other end. Guarded by Klein. Gets the bucket and the foul.
She got out on the break. Good pass, outlet pass up ahead, and she finished it strong.
Waddle, a spirited player. See her get the hack from Klein.
Did a nice job using her body to protect the shot and draw the foul. She's a smart ball player.
Sophomore drops in the foul shot.
It's an 8-point lead with 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Elida's going to need to maybe start picking the ball up full court.
Timeout going to be taken by the Bulldogs.
That's what they're going to talk about.
2:12 left in this game. We'll take a timeout as well. Shawnee on top by a score of 65-57. You're watching high school basketball on TSC.
For over 100 years, the Stolly Insurance Team has been looking out for you.
We have access to major insurance companies all over the country. But together, we can customize an insurance program that will offer you the best coverage for the best premiums. Let us look out for you. Give us a call for a personalized proposal today.
Proudly featuring Motorist Insurance, Stolly Insurance in Lima, Walpock, Salina, and Lakeview. Representing Motorist Insurance Group and other fine insurance companies. Stolly Insurance.
This news alert just in. TSC, located throughout Auglaize County and Southern Allen County, has been accused of having the lowest prices of telephone, television, and high-speed internet service in the area. Packages starting as low as $59.95 a month. Now, while other companies have yet to comment, TSC spokesperson had this to say.
We simply want to offer folks the most affordable packages of the highest quality products. It's just that simple.
To speak with a TSC representative for yourself, dial either of these two phone numbers.
Strength is about so much more than the body. It's about being together, serving, sharing, and caring for those around us. It's about keeping score in the heart rather than on a scoreboard. Be a part of a community that builds more than your body. At the Wapakoneta Family YMCA.
You got the Elida Bulldogs fans doing the Harlem Shake.
Yep.
Having a
and
good
doing
time
it well
out here. Trying to get their team fired up in this last 2 minutes.
2:12 left in our game. Elida brought a good crowd with them tonight.
Yes, they did, and put up a spirited effort to this point. They're 2 minutes away from getting back into this game or wrapping it up for the season. Need a big basket here.
Owens will try the jumper. That one no good. Doughton there with the board, and she lost the handle.
Kind of slipped right out of her hands. They got to pick them up here. Elida full court.
Bulldogs applying the pressure. Locke takes the inbound pass.
They got it to the ball handler. She's able to get control of things here. They need to run some clock. Still be looking to attack the basket.
They find Waddle. She goes in the paint. Gets a good look. Can't get it to fall.
They got her on the hole. That was a nice move. She just didn't finish it off. Then she reached for the ball there and got called for that foul. But still only the third foul on her and the 5th team foul.
Underneath, Doughton on the baseline. She gets 2 more. Elida turning up the pressure here.
Waddle and Locke taking care of the basketball at this point. Offensively, they're the ball handlers.
Evans will try the three. No good.
Not sure she wanted, coach wanted her to take that shot, but.
Lowry off the glass, won't go. Doughton with the board. Her shot up, no good. McAdams there, back outside to Lowry, and she's fouled. And that's going to be 4 on Dahlke with 1:02 left to play.
And again, only the 5th foul. 6th foul, sorry, for Shawnee. Next foul will be 1-and-1 for the Bulldogs. So we got a timeout.
Shawnee's going to take a timeout here.
He's going to talk a little bit to him about what a good shot is and what a bad shot is. And when you're up 5, 6, 7 points, the minute to go, you want to make sure you got a really good shot, something like it's called layup.
Right.
Because Elida only has 4 fouls, so they're going to come after you. You just got to be strong at the ball and run the clock off, let them foul you.
Well, how difficult is it for Evans, who, since she's come into this game and all season long, most likely, when she touches the ball, she's shooting it.
She's thinking of shooting, and it wasn't a bad shot during the course of the game, but it's just the timing of it. When you have that comfortable lead with around a minute to go, you don't want to force something up there when you know they have to come and get you. And it's just instincts. You catch it and you shoot it.
Right.
I don't look for her to do that again this game.
I would say not.
She's made some big shots for the Indians.
Yep, 12 points off the bench for Evans. Bulldogs will inbound under their hoop.
Dogs not out of it. They're only down 6 points at this gesture. That's 2 3-pointers.
Klein trying to get it in. Over to Owens in the corner. Out to Lowry. She tries the three. Can't get it to go. McAdams with the putback.
There you go. Offensive rebound.
The lead is 4.
And the steal.
Doughton with the steal. Ball loose. Owens with a nice pass to Doughton. Can't get it to go. And she traveled. Oh, what a fantastic effort by those two. Here you're going to see the travel.
She just shuffled her feet a little bit. Boy, they had a layup there. That would have been huge.
Yep.
Shawnee, again, the athletes aren't getting open to get the basketball. They're brick. There they go. They got it to Abby. She traveled.
Oh, Waddle traveled.
Shuffled her feet before she put the ball on the ground.
That was a quick call. 44 seconds.
That was a good call. She did. She should have caught it and pivoted and squared up and not be in a hurry, you know.
Klein has the ball. She's made some big threes. Owens, right side of the lane, off the glass, won't go. And the ball loose down to Shawnee. And a loose ball. This one's going to be taken away by Lowry, and she traveled with it. And she knew it.
Everybody's in a little bit too much of a hurry here. Elida had the ball there for a little bit. They just got to keep after them. If you foul, that's fine. That's fine. You got to make it tough on them.
4-point edge for Shawnee.
Yeah, you have to foul. You've got a nice job of passing the basketball. Good defensive hands by McAdams there. Didn't get deflection.
Elida almost had the turnover that they needed right there, but they are forced to commit the foul, and Klein able to get the hack there, but that obviously took too long.
Yeah. And there again, it's a game situation thing. Elida should have been fouled a long time ago to get it to the 1-and-1 so they'd have a chance to stop the clock. Now they're down in time, and they're still not fouling.
Locke had time to dribble it all the way into the corner, took 3 seconds off the clock before that foul on Lowry. Each team with 6 fouls now. Pass into Evans. And a hard foul there from Klein.
She just went for the ball and got her with the body.
So that will put them in the bonus. And Evans will head to the stripe. Shot missed. And a timeout going to be taken by Elida with 7.6 seconds left in this final quarter. 4-point lead for Shawnee. It's been a back and forth game all night.
Right, got a little sloppy at both ends there the last 2 minutes, but there again, that's you're playing for your last game. You don't want to go home. You don't want to go home and have to put your uniform away. You want to come back out here this weekend and play again. But when you do that, when you want it so bad, you start making mental mistakes, and we saw a lot of those here in the last couple of minutes by both teams. But it came down to Waddle and Locke being able to get it under control and take care of that press by being able to handle the ball well enough to run some time off.
These two teams started out this fourth quarter kind of cold. It was a 55-50 game with Shawnee in the lead after 3 quarters, but they went a couple of minutes in there where each team only got 1 bucket. So,
right. Like we said, the defense picked up a little bit, plus they're a little bit tired. Okay, Shawnee doesn't want to commit any kind of a foul here, but they do want to put a little pressure on so that you can't just walk it.
It'll be Owens to bring it up, the center of the court. She dishes to Doughton, who will try the three. It's no good. And that will be the final shot of our ball game. So the Shawnee Indians, with a strong second half, come out and knock off the Bulldogs by a final score of 65-61. And we will be back to wrap this one up right after this. You're watching high school basketball on TSC.
When you think of protecting your assets, there's more than just your home and car. There's also your life and your family's future. Ensure those you love most are taken care of with protection planning. Life changes and opportunities occur. Look to someone you can trust with a customized approach. Minster Bank's Private Wealth Management Group, investment and insurance products. Not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Who do I call?
Since 1946, home and business owners have trusted Frost Roofing to help make the best roofing decision for their home building and budget.
Do you guarantee your work?
With an industry-leading 50-year labor and materials guarantee on select CertainTeed shingles, Frost Roofing has you covered.
So, what if I decide to move?
Frost will transfer this incredible warranty to the new owners, increasing the value of your home.
Church, home, or business, Frost Roofing offers you the comfort of knowing your roofing system is guaranteed by a professional roofing contractor.
Owen Kitchen and Bath Showroom has been family owned and operated since 1990. We can help you from start to finish with your entire project. Let one of our professional designers put the final touches on your project. Owen Kitchen and Bath now has 2 showrooms to better serve you in Wapakoneta and Lima. Owen Kitchen and Bath, cabinetry that will take your breath away at prices that won't.
Back here at Spencerville High School, and the Shawnee Indians put an end to the Bulldogs season here tonight by a final score of 65-61. The Indians led by 17 points from Britt Locke and another 15 from Isabel Baird. The Elida, on the other hand, Doughton chipped in 14, Owens 14 of her own, and Klein with 12 as well. The Indians also got a lot of help off their bench.
Yes, exactly. They got some nice play off the bench. I think one of the big keys was Britt Locke, who was, the only senior on the Shawnee Indians team, and she stepped up with 17 points, and also the leadership and the ball handling kind of kept things just enough under control that the rest of the Indians were able to kick in and get the win.
Well, the Indians will be back here on Saturday the 23rd at 6:15 to take on the number 2 seed in this corner of the bracket, the Salina Bulldogs. So Shawnee will, the number 5 seed, has a test coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, they do. Salina is very good. They finished second in the WBL and ended up with a 20-2 record for the season. So their only loss in the league was to Bath. So that'll be a big game. Shawnee and I believe Shawnee and Salina, I believe, played in the semifinal last year, or in the finals of the sectional last year. So Shawnee will look to try to get them this year.
Okay. Well, that'll do it for our first ball game. We have Wapakoneta and St. Mary's coming up for you next. Again, the final score, it was the Shawnee Indians 65, the Elida Bulldogs 61. For Rick Bowersock, I'm Dan Hirn. Thanks for joining us, everybody. You've been watching high school basketball on TSC.